Welcome back to Thank Channel. War rises on land and sea in Bannerlord War and Sail. This is the game I've played the longest, and ever since I started my YouTube channel, I've wanted to share this dream with you. Playing this game lets me live the childhood dream I've always carried, to become a general, to lead troops into battle, to charge the enemy, siege towns, or even rise to become a king. In reality, I'm just a normal guy, but here, I can become a true commander. So join me on this adventure as I grow stronger and become a powerful general. Few last episodes, after trying so hard to earn money, I finally gathered enough gold for the dowry, and at last I got married. So our goal in this area is complete, but I still can't leave yet, because the quest to rescue my sister is not finished. And in the last episode, I just completed one part of that quest by destroying a pirate group in another sea region of the world. So I think if I continue this quest, I will have a chance to visit many different sea regions across the map. So let's continue the story.
I'm sure Puri could wreak a great deal of wickedness with his silver in his hands. And I would very much like to foil this plan of his.
Welcome to Omor, friend. Is that grizzled fellow with you, coming up now? Is that my old comrade, Gunnar of Lagshofen? A bit grayer than I remember from the days when we stood together in the shield wall, facing Volbjorn's host. But, well, aren't we all? We received his letter a while back, about your run-in with Purig. Ha! That worm must have cursed like an old woman when he learned that his captive stole his ship. You two are making quite a name for yourselves.
Bjolgur of Gokstall. Well met. Are the Skoldebruda working for the merchants of Omor now?
Not yet. As you know, our brotherhood does not fight before it's paid. See, the Omor merchants promised us a hoard of silver to protect their ships from the sea hounds, but it never arrived. I was sent down to learn what was going on, and I find the silver just sitting here, loaded onto a ship in the harbor, and the Sturgians are burning through it, paying their men double wages not to run off. Some Vlandian pirates were sighted in the estuary, and the Sturgians refused to venture out. Much as I would like to simply sail forth and bathe my sword in sea hound blood, my brotherhood has commanded me to do my best to ensure that the silver gets through safely. Listen. I've been watching these Vlandian blockaders and mulling over a plan. Their flagship has a lofty deck, and it would be hard to board, but it doesn't seem very maneuverable. I think we can hit them with a trick that can be deadly in estuaries. We will be upstream of them. I'll have the merchants here donate some leaky old vessel that they are about to scrap. We load it up with oil and pitch. Then we steer it towards the pirates, throw a torch in the hull, and jump.
Good. Very good. With luck, the current shall carry it right into them, and they shall all merrily blaze up like a bonfire at a midwinter feast. The silver ship will make for the open sea, while the rest of us can have it out with any surviving sea hounds.
Listen though, we need someone to steer the fire ship. I'd do it myself, but my order wants me to stay close to the silver. I'd found a few volunteers who've offered to do it, but they keep sobering up.
Once we get within range, their ballista will pelt us with fiery missiles. Avoid them. Even if they just hit the water, the flames will keep burning and can spread to our hull. When we get close, I will set fire to our ship and then we swim to shore. Steer clear of those flames, huh? Watch out! Let's not go up in flames until we reach them. Our ship is ablaze. Get ready to jump. Jump now! You want your brakes to catch fire. You did it! Look at that ship go up in flames. Their whole blockade will be in disarray. Head for shore. There are a pair of horses waiting for us. We must ride quickly back to the Sturgians before the Sea Hounds can reorganize the blockade. There may be some hound patrols about. Keep away. There they are! Ride fast! Ride through them! I think that's the last of them. Time to get back aboard. Get on the ship. Well done! Now, let's run their blockade and reach the open sea. need to get the silver out of here. Was a direct hit! Not the end of us yet, but let's be careful! They've grappled us! There they are! Get ready to evade them! That was a direct hit! Not the end of us yet, but let's be careful! Look out! Let them catch us! We need to get the silver out of here! Oi! That was a direct hit! Not the end of us yet, but let's be careful! That was a direct hit! Not the end of us yet, but let's be careful! Oi! That was a direct hit! Not the end of us yet, but let's be careful! Look out!
So, you did well with that fire ship. The silver is on its way to my order, and that bastard Purig will no doubt be much discomfited. You helped me out there, so let me see if I can now help you. Just before I set sail for Omor, my brothers and I had a visitor, a merchant named Salutas Cruzas, who said he was acting as ambassador for Purig. He wanted us to break our contract with Omor and ally with the sea. Just before I set sail for Omor, my brothers and I had a visitor, a merchant named Salutas Cruzas, who said he was acting as ambassador for Purig. He wanted us to break our contract with Omor and ally with the Sea Hounds instead. He offered a great deal of money too, and more. We could share in Purig's grand plan of conquest. Well, first we would join the Sea Hounds in ravaging the coasts of Sturgia and Vlandia, so that no ship would dare set sail on the Bialek Sea without paying us our due. Then Purig would raise an army out of the king's old enemies and take the Nordvig, and crown himself in Thronderlag, and shower upon us lands and titles and anything else we might want. Well, some of my brothers listened to him, men who had fought against Vobjorn, to whom a fine meal of wealth seasoned with revenge sounded rather tasty. Well, some of my brothers listened to him, men who had fought against Vobjorn, to whom a fine meal of wealth seasoned with revenge sounded rather tasty. But the rest of us, we'd heard such promises before, and we had no wish to serve any king. Better to fight for gold, and if you want the gold to flow, you honor your contracts. Even if some fancy Caradian merchant comes along offering you the riches of the Seven Seas.
This must be the slave colony that Father mentioned. Pirates value safe havens to build new ships. With an anchorage like that, Uri can have the sea hounds eating out of his hands. This must be the slave colony that Father mentioned. Pirates...
Come now. I couldn't have you dash off to hunt Crusas before the silver got past the sea hounds. My brothers named me their emissary, you see, and we diplomats need to be crafty. So, I need to get this silver safely to harbor, but after that, I shall request permission from my order to fit out a ship and sail to Ulstercan to join your hunt. I'm not saying I owe you anything, mind. But those bastards did try to take our money, and all Crusas' talk about gold and riches made me think that I wouldn't mind taking one of his ships and having a rummage through his holds. Ha ha ha! I shall see you shortly in Ulstercan then.
Ah, good news. Bjolgur's order has given him permission to sail with us.
Greetings! I've got my longship, Corpse Maker, and more of my brothers may yet join us on the journey. We also brought a capture vessel. Agile and light, which mounts a ballista. We call it the Golden Wasp. We've brought up most of the ale in Ulstercan for our voyage, as I think we'll be heading for the sweltering seas of the south.
I've been making some inquiries. Crusas is well known and respected in the Empire and in Vlandia. He mines sulfur from islands in the Gulf of Charas. No doubt he uses some of Purig's slaves, but I guess the Grand Lords and Ladies don't know that, or choose not to know.
No, not hard to find at all. On the way there, I hailed some fishermen who chase tuna in the Gulf of Charas, and they say he is known to frequent...
Today's quest is a bit interesting. We have to destroy a pirate ship by sending a suicide fire ship toward the enemy vessel. After launching the fire ship, we must sail away as fast as possible while the pirates chase us. It's a dangerous and intense mission, but also very unique. In the end, I managed to complete this part of the mission. However, the story is still not finished. And I still don't know which sea region the next part of the story will lead us to. See you in the next episode. That's the end of today's adventure. Every victory and every defeat helps shape the general I'm trying to become. Thank you for being here and supporting me. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next episode. See you in next video. Thanks you for watching my channel. I hope you enjoy it.